Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Double upload as always throughout the Africa Cup of Nations as I give you my normal videos and I give you my daily recap of the Africa Cup of Nations on that day. And today, two matches to report: Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau, and derby. Might I say, this is a little derby. This is a northeastern African derby, which is Egypt versus Sudan. They're neighbours, they share a border. I think they're tight. Well, they face each other today. We're going to get into what has gone down in both of those games. Make sure you check out my earlier video if you haven't already, to do with Thomas Tuchel's statement about Chelsea players being tired. And that's the reason why Chelsea are not playing very good right now. So make sure you check that out if you want. You can check that out here. Much appreciated. Let's get into it. Starting off with Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau. I think it's good to start off there. Or, well, Guinea-Bissau versus Nigeria, because technically Nigeria were the away team for this one. Nigeria coming out 2-0 winners. And it's a perfect wrap for Nigeria this group stage. 3 wins out of 3. And as I've said, prior to the second game, it looked like Nigeria were the more dominant country that we've seen so far. That was going into the second round of matches in the group stage. And now we're about to finish the group stage, and it still stands. It still stands. Nigeria look the strongest team right now. Not just the strongest, they look the most consistent. Even, there's a thing, here's the thing, with African football, especially a big team like Nigeria, when they come up against a Guinea-Bissau, they come up against a Sudan, right? People normally go, it's only Sudan, it's only Guinea-Bissau. But then you're looking at the rest of the tournament, and all these so-called little countries are pulling off shocks. Look at the way Ghana got done by Comoros. Algeria lost to Equatorial Guinea. What? If you had told me that was going to happen, I would have slapped you. Yeah? Some of the big countries we're seeing struggling against these so-called little countries. That's because in Africa, there is no little team anymore. But Nigeria, this group stage, have been consistent. Anyone that's come in front of them, step out the way. Step out the way. And they've done very, very well for themselves. Today, finishing 2-0. Went in at half-time, 0-0. And, I wasn't entirely surprised. Let's have it right. This game wasn't the most entertaining game. But what I do want to point out is Nigeria did have an opportunity to rest players. Because that is what you do when you win your first 2 matches. You give yourself the luxury in the third game to rest players. Rotate a little bit. Try some new lads out. Let's see who can impress. Let's give a rest to some of those that have really given everything. And then it gives you a chance to prepare for the knockout stage. That's the luxury that Algeria had in 2019. And I remember it when we managed to get to the third game and we started rotating, and I was like, this is great. I love this. This is fantastic. Look at this luxury. And it's really, really good. Nigeria are having it now. And this is why right now they're the ones with the advantage out of everyone so far that I've seen. Cameroon maybe as well, but Nigeria are the ones that have managed to really manage their squad properly for the last 16. So we'll see what Nigeria do. But second half, they decided to step it up a gear. They got the first goal in the 56th minute, courtesy of Umar Sadiq. Assist from Iheanacho. Iheanacho on the right-hand side, low-driven cross across the box, and it gets to the far post in between all of the defenders and the goalkeeper, and then it's tapped in by Sadiq from very, very close range, 1-0. And then not too long afterwards, 19 minutes later, Nigeria get the second goal. William Troost-Ekong with a ball that comes off the woodwork, lands right in front of him. He taps it in. It goes to VAR. They check if there's offside. There is no offside. It's given. It's 2-0, and it's done. Guinea-Bissau, I feel like in the last 2 games, this game and the last game, they've given it quite a bit of fight. We saw Guinea-Bissau against Egypt, and I was impressed. They were unlucky, but I was impressed. And we've seen them today against Nigeria, and they held on for as long as they could before Nigeria just went, nah, we're done with you. We're done with you. That's it. Move out the way. 2-0. Thank you very much. And there we are. It means Nigeria finished top of the group with ease. I think they're the only team with 9 points. If I just have it, they are. Yeah, they're the only team with 9 points so far. And going into tomorrow, where we will find out who tops Group E, who tops Group F, and how they go down, no one will be able to get 9 points. So Nigeria right now are the only country with the perfect record. And that is the sign of a team that's going to go all the way and win it. So Nigeria have to be careful if you're going to come across them in the knockout stages right now. So well done to Nigeria. I know loads of Nigerians watching. You guys have smashed it so far. Let's see how it goes in the knockout stage. We go to Egypt versus Sudan, and it finishes 1-0 to Egypt. This was a tighter affair than a lot of people would think. A very, very much tighter affair. Even Mo Salah wasn't very impressive at all. I'm going to be honest. I think we all knew Egypt were going to win. But Sudan had opportunities. Sudan reminded me at a very minuscule level of Brighton. Like Brighton yesterday against Chelsea, or Brighton throughout the rest of the season, where they moved the ball very well. They get into good positions. Their combinations and the way that they advance and their build-up with the ball is fantastic. But when they get to the box, they can't finish. Or maybe they finish one in about 6-7 chances, maybe 10. You know, they can't finish. Sudan had opportunities. They got to the box. They had the chances. If they could just have the accuracy to put the ball in the net or at least work the goalkeeper, they didn't. Every single time, whoever it was for Sudan would literally get onto the edge of the box, and I think it was more courtesy of, if I have a look, Abdel Rahman and Omer, the number 9, literally on coming into the box. They've done everything in terms of the build-up. Get into the box, he hits it, it goes straight out, like it's heading out of the stadium. I mean, you have the goal in front of you. Relax. There's no need to toe punt it. There's no just pick your spot and put it there. No composure. And that comes with experience. That comes with having a cool mind. And the Sudanese today were under pressure. They had to win. And they gave it a good fight. Physically, they were in it. They gave Egypt a good run for their money, especially with the way that they managed to lock Mo Salah out of the game. They had 2 defenders on Mo Salah always, and it worked. Salah couldn't do anything with the ball, except for the second half coming to the very end of the game, where he managed to have a couple of occasions with a dribble. But that was it. That's all we heard from him. In fact, the goal came from Abdul Monim. Abdul Monim with the assist from El Said, and that was 1-0 in the 35th minute. A nice ball into the box, and it's a header that goes in, and in the midst of loads of players, it's one of those things that can happen. It happens. It's 1-0 to Egypt, and then from that point onwards, they didn't really threaten. It was quite a bit of a 50-50 game, if I'm being honest, but Egypt, especially defensively, I feel had enough, and their goalkeeper's a very good goalkeeper. Just like yesterday, I pointed out the goalkeeper of Morocco. The Egyptian goalkeeper is a very good goalkeeper. Egypt have good history of goalkeepers. Very, very good history with goalkeepers. If you remember, I forgot his name, Al-Hadari. He was fantastic as a goalkeeper. I think he played until he was 40 years old or something. But Egypt have good history with goalkeepers, and their goalkeeper right now is following in those footsteps. So fair play to Egypt. They managed to qualify. So if we look at the group, finishes Group D with Nigeria on 9 points, Egypt on 6 points, Sudan on 1 point, and Guinea-Bissau on 1 point. Now, so congratulations to Nigeria and congratulations to Egypt. They both automatically go through to the last 16. What I do want to say in preparation for tomorrow, because tomorrow, I'm nervous. I am so nervous. I haven't felt about an Algeria game like this since 2019. Since the final. Since we beat Senegal in the final. I haven't felt like this. Yeah, we have to win tomorrow. There is no option. We play the Ivory Coast. It's going to be a very, very intense game. Now, this result tonight of Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau and Egypt versus Sudan helps Algeria for tomorrow. And I want to say, because what Algeria have to do tomorrow is they have to beat Ivory Coast 2-0. They have to. It has to be 2-0 in order to automatically go through. But because of tonight's results, Algeria can only win 1-0 and will still qualify as a best third place team. Now, I don't want to do that personally, but look, right now, I will take it. Yeah, a best third place team. If we win 1-0, we will get a best third place team as it stands, because it would mean that the Comoros and Sudan that finished third, will be the two lowest ranked third place teams, and all the other third place teams will be through, including Cape Verde, and including Malawi, as well as who it's going to be between Gambia, Mali, and Tunisia, because one of them will finish third. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But tomorrow's going to be big. 2 groups to wrap up tomorrow. So if I have a look through, we have tomorrow Ivory Coast, Algeria, Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea. Those 2 games will be played at the same time. Then we have Gambia versus Tunisia and Mali versus Mauritania, and those 2 games will be played at the same time. So loads of football to get through tomorrow, and I'm either going to be a very, very happy person tomorrow, or I'm going to be very, very sad. You'll see tomorrow. Tune in and we'll find out. Thank you all for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to catch my video for tomorrow, as well as my Africa Cup of Nations review that I'm going to give you of all the games that I just listed. And we'll see how I'm going to be. I'll see all of you then. Have a good one. See you tomorrow, people. Take care and peace.